Pelan-pelan. Halo, halo. Agak ada bagus-bagusnya. Terus ntar deh ini suma satu satu lagi mana jauh. Oke, silakan makan mau juga baru keluar makan ya. Udah mulai. Nah, baru ngechat. Bentar.
ヒルチャールのお兄さんが病気になった。ヒルチャールのお兄さんが看病して。ビョンビョンビョンビョン。さよなら。
Gimana ini orangnya? Orang yang nongol di sini juga nongol anjir. Sono. Salah kamu. Kamu salah kamu. Buku. Lukit dulu bukunya. Sedikit. Kemarin tuh gue pakai buat apa buku itu ya? Udah reset. Ntar dah. Di sini. Nah, anjir. Maju. Tadi di. Oh itu. Udah kan? Nah, karena lagi di zoom. Deketan. MK. Second perspektif. Wind Ranger, Jokem. Ya, gua kira bisa. Bangke, gua kira bisa sekalian. Matanya copot. Lari. Uh, Joker. Ada Dota coy. Yoi, itu gue tadi sambil lagi tuh gue tadi bentar. Gue tadi sambil makan sambil nonton Dota. Clock. Masih benpik, ntar aja. Iya sama, temen gue juga kemarin selinya ungu anjir, bukan hijau. Temen gue mandor kemarin juga selinya hijau, selinya itu ungu anjir. Punya gue selinya ini hijau. Mana ya? Apa sele? Sele. Nobar Dotska. Ih, nyangkut. Yang penting tahu gua nggak ada ininya, nggak ada CD-nya. Hai. Halo. Dukung mana bang? AG lah, jelas. Army Genesis. Ini apa tuh nih? Ada Indonesianya coy. Kalau kata orang itu ada Indonesianya coy. Umar TO di sini berapa lama? Woi. Lama anjir. Umar itu udah berapa tahun Umar ya? Udah 2 kali ya? 2 tahun kali ya? Cih, Chongyun. Bennett. Kemarin gue nonton nggak? Kagak, gue kemarin Bum, masalahnya sore dia. Sorry. Bum, kemarin sore kan, kok kemarin sore cabut pergi gua, jadi nggak bisa nonton. Menang kan kalau nggak salah, Bum. Yang talon gua. Anjir, kemarin kan sambil main anjir. Bentar, sekarang hari apa? Rabu itu Rabu. Oh, Rabu di sini anjir. Halo, wih, halo. What's up, what's up? Mama amat. Apa? Kemarin gue pakai apa sih? Yoimiya ya.
お友達が増えたで。
Ini tuh si ini kan
収集のつかない仕事じゃないといいが。
iya saja. Udah mulai. Ntar, habis ini kita nonton. Dang, dang, dung, dang, dang, dung, dang, dang, dung, na, na, na.
さあ、婦人観来です。薬も
花火にせっやっへっやっは
万来をもって葬り去りましょう。役払い。
さあ来い。
隠れる術はありません。
ようやくは口にね。
聞いてるで。
愚か。遅い。この目で属性を見届けましょう。渚のリン。
Mana, 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 mana.
治療しないとな。みっともない。
遅い。
火の用心。今のなし。やっへっ
来航。永遠の。
やっおっとやっ。
ようやく
この
は口
身こそ
にね。
永遠なり。
花火に行くで。ほら。
断絶。
Ram Jess.
愚弄で振られたいの。
聞いてるで。
永劫に伏せ。 断絶。
Bentar, 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 bentar. Bentar ya.
邪魔者を断ち切りましょう。あなたを切り裂きましょう。役払い。
治療しないとな。
戦時の戒め。しっかり立ってな。
薬も毒も
イカズチの
火の用心。
邪魔者を断ち切りましょ
すぐに治してあげましょう。
う。邪魔をするな。役払い。 我が命のもと
今のだし
渚の内面
Weh, nggak gitu anjing. Ah, salah pencet.
ライデンがただの人間に意志を変えられることはありません愚か欲張れ周囲の方へ見切りました裁きはすでに下りました
ようやくは口に見
内面やられたいよ裁きはすでに下りましたこの身こそ
Ya elah. Lucu banget.
何してよ
Apa? PO di sini udah lama dong. Coba PO aku wish nanti. Tiga 300 detik emang. Ya, namanya juga sambil GB anjir. Namanya juga sambil GB.
This is Dawnbreaker. This is a kill combo, and Bombi's gonna survive because level 1 battery assault is not really good.
Yeah, it's pretty trash. Did cost Rupido a lot of mana.
Ini aja. 10.
Lot of mana. One of the problems with this hero, you can kill, but you want to maintain some lane control. I guess Lotuses are pretty nice.
Ah,
on Dawnbreaker
tidak
now, too.
bisa,
You never secure
tidak
those.
kuat koneksinya.
It's like pretty big for this hero since she doesn't build a lot of early mana regen and really needs the refill.
I
That's
do
kinda
kind of wonder.
interesting.
I agree with that, and I wonder if Arcane Rune, since you can go the Arcane Rune and like maybe the Vanguard build. I mean, I guess it's building into Octarine, which is kind of weird on this hero, but I do kind of wonder if Arcane boots would be value on this hero because of her mana issues.
I think it's okay. I think Phase just ends up being like too good for the gap close and the damage. But I think Arcane Boots are fine. Oh, another tree pop.
Oh, nice shackle. That's gonna create a little bit of space. Problem is still these blood grenades are really good for lane dominating cores like Monkey King.
Yeah, this is a very strong lane. Monkey Veno. I used to play this lane a lot back in the day. I considered it a god tier lane if you execute. Oh, out of
Nice
nowhere.
pickup.
Yoei with the snipe. Just as I was praising this duel
めっ
lane.
ちゃ可愛いよね
I mean, this duel lane is just one of the ultimate kill lanes in Dota. There's pretty much almost nothing that can not get killed at some point by this combo, especially the level 1. It is very hard to deal with, so I would expect this lane to win,
Enggak lah.
or at least go pretty well for Young God over the long term, but TV on
Pulls him
duel.
back into the cogs. A
Mati,
beautiful
mati,
set
mati.
of cogs from
Ah,
Varis, but it's still not enough.
Sunstrike?
And the
Way up
Sunstrike's
the
going to be
line.
off the mark because JG just stuck with his supports. Cutting in from the side, they do manage to get a shackle, but the battery assault is worn out, and Yoei doesn't feel healthy enough to go for the fight.
I mean, you see this? You see Varese is trying to kill people? He could
Yeah.
just be jungling right now.
Yeah.
He could be Chen killing creeps.
You know, when I talked about heroes that I don't think are actually
Nggak
going to fit the
ngomong
meta,
dong kalau Raiden
I
Marchi
was
anjir.
talking about Clockwork.
This hero's
I
tough.
love this hero. I think this hero's trash right now.
That single target snipe though.
Pretty good.
And he
Get
gets
a
a
courier
courier.
kill on its way out. Very nice.
Yeah, that's efficient.
Dive into bottom lane. Rapido gunning for In Your Dream and staying inside of the bubble gets the kill. Yoei's going to be able to counter. Let's see if they can get the kill. Varis with the battery assault. They got him.
Big kill. You're gonna spend all your invoker mana to come down here. You better get something out of it. As the monkey lane continues to slay. And these kill lanes.
Cuman
picking up pace
siul-siul
here
doang
for
anjing
Zersha, and
kalau Raiden
it's kind
jadi
of the
Marcy.
reverse. Looks like JG
Nggak
is now
ngomong.
the one who's gonna snowball in the ember.
Yang
Are
satu
you
bisa
able to
ngomong.
deal with it on the map? This is where this AG lineup, I think, is gonna have issues. Like, can you weather this period of the game? It's gonna be tough, right? Because you don't have supports who can take lanes, so your towers are just going to get assaulted.
Oh, can he get there? The shackle lands. Yokum gets the wisdom rune, and the clockwork gets it on the other side. They got the double wisdom runes. Big move there from Army Geniuses.
And they killed him on the TP. Oh man, what a sequence there. So much XP stolen. I'm gonna return kill, solo kill for Rapido. Very nice for him. I mean, maybe the only saving grace of that exchange for Xerxia was they got a crap ton of damage on this mid tower. Like, they're just smacking it with Ember that whole time. He's gonna come back here. This tower's just gonna die unless you bring heroes.
Sama-sama cewek, bener sih.
Where are the heroes?
Nggak salah sih.
Well, they're going to show up now to try and put a stop to JG, but the pressure he's putting on this tower is pretty immense, and they're not going to kill him here, so the creeps are going to do even more damage. A lot of these Embers, I don't remember who I was watching who did this first. I think maybe it might have been Nisha that I noticed it. The Orb of Corrosion and just hit the tower over and over and over again. Yeah.
It is definitely effective. Some of these mid matchups just don't want to stand there or can't stand there versus the slight spam.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he's going to make the rotation top. Try and skew this monkey lane even more. There's just nothing up here, though. Vanguard Doom also pretty hard to gank. You do have Solar Guardian, something to keep in mind here. I mean, you have the Sunstrike on one side, Solar Guardian on the other. The power of the sun in both teams' hands. The global ability. You got to keep those numbers in check. I would not be surprised to see them try and force some mid skirmish with Donald up, just because his tower is so low and it's a pretty exposed part for AG. Like, they can't really bring in reinforcements to this mid fight. Invoker is not good in these types of engagements usually. There it is.
Put it to work. Get the kill on Yoe. It'd be pretty massive for Xerxia, and they will be able to collect that kill. Yoe. He falls, and Rapido pretty heavily committed here and burned out of his mana, so no real escape. Man, that slow does hardly anything on the Tempest version.
It's not great. Try and find in your dream.
Does more damage though.
No stuns. Young God. Slow God. Well, they got that mid collapse in the Invoker. Pretty nice. Continue to snowball Ember's game. Trade Dawn. Not exactly what you wanted there, but you can use the space on the map right now. Like, every time Invoker dies, this hero gets slowed down so much. He's very clunky to get back out and continue picking up the pace.
Radiant's bottom tower
Kind of like Shadow Fiend. It's like mid-right clickers are, they're just food.
Going for him again, and they do manage to land the stun. Rapido gets just in range, and another slight, or the Remnant. The Remnant's going to chase him down. JG collects the scalp of Yoe once again. Bombi getting chased down here, but Rapido is also slowing down Yokum, so they might be able to get the trade off here. Until the Focus Fire does enough. The hook shot and Focus Fire, the ultimates of the two supports, collect the kill onto the Ember Spirit. That's really nice. Oh, the Cogs pushback. That is actually the one change to Clockwork that was kind of nice in the new patch.
Yeah, can't get over that.
Abilities can't get through the Cogs anymore.
I still think Zer's happy with that though. Like,
Oh, ngapain anjing?
somehow get the
Alok
kill on the
ngapain
Ember with
anjing
win
di
rate
sini?
ulti. That's pretty rare, but you're still just getting so much damage done during this period versus a very greedy lineup. And Invoker, second death for Yoe. He's continuing
Bukan
to fall,
Alok lah,
fall behind.
Alucrot. Harusnya ada Alucard di sini
You're gonna have
nih.
to
Ini
keep finding
gamenya
pickoffs
soalnya
with these
kopi nih.
supports. Just keep
Dota tuh
getting XP
kopi
back in the
ML ya.
game. At least those wisdom runes did
Game
work. I mean, he was
originalnya
two
itu
level 6s
ML.
versus
Game
level 4
originalnya.
and level 5. Those wisdom runes.
Crazy aggressive from
Dota tuh
JG.
cuman kopi anjir.
They forced a rotation. Yokum TP to the outpost as a result.
それとも恐怖
Gotta protect your golems.
Oh, they're going up to top lane, but the Dawnbreaker ultimate is denied. It doesn't matter. They still have the Arc Warden kill, but it does mean that Rapido needs to use the hammer to get out.
Plus one double. That thing's worth a lot now.
Yeah.
Tempest double, 180 gold for level 1 Tempest double.
Nih. Merah.
Take that every time.
肝炎に落ちなさい
Alright, time for the second rank that I never got to.
Oh, I knew it was coming eventually.
I mean, you thought you escaped just because there was action happening? No. Actually, it's not even a rant. When we were in Berlin, Skyward showed me this Arcor thing where the bubble adds magic damage to your right clicks.
Yeah.
And that actually works on illusions.
Really?
Yes. So
Okay.
if you go Manta Arc Warden, which in your dream actually has queued up here, and you pop that bubble on like your double Manta, because you get one on each, right?
Yeah.
You get like 4 Manta illusions plus 2 heroes in a bubble that adds damage to the bubble. It puts the magic proc on all of them, which is an insane amount of like random burst damage coming
Yeah,
out.
it's 80 magic damage per hit.
Yes, it does full. So every illusion hits for like the full magic damage on every hit.
Holy
and this works on all illusions in the game. So his cheese thing was like you can go Roshan with Arc Warden Phantom Lancer, because Phantom Lancer doppels and gets like 8 illusions and you bubble him and it kills Roshan.
Game original tuh namanya ML.
But in actuality, it's pretty decent on this hero because the Manta, all of a sudden your Manta ooze are hitting for 80 extra magic every pop.
Sure. And Manta's not that bad of an item on Arc Warden anyway, so.
Yeah, it's good.
Cool.
So it's like, that's one of the things I think is kind of cool in this hero.
次の仕事は
I didn't know
You
you
get to
used
see it
that.
in
岩山
competitive
発球
when he was
部
there.
外者禁止
So, I mean, you got to pick up these tricks from anybody, you know? You never know when they'll be useful.
That is true. That is that is the Western Europe mentality with all the hero spammers there, right? That's what everybody says. Gotta learn from the guys who have played 5,000 games of Spirit Breaker.
関係者
Well, I mean, you have to learn from his pain
Radiant's bottom
so that he feels justified in life. But the man who has 5,000 Spirit Breaker games has no spirit left.
Truly been broken. Huh?
I mean, what kind of depraved person?
I never understood hero spammers in Dota. I'm like Dota has such a cool roster where like all of these heroes are so unique. Why would you just settle in on just one hero? But
Yeah, that's like saying you don't understand serial
難
killers.
攻不落
They're psychopaths. They don't obey the normal laws of humanity.
Sunstrike coming in. Oh, nicks him too. That's going to take the last hit.
Shackle.
Nice shackle shot. JG is going to be able to get away though to the remnant that was already out, and that is a pretty powerful Wukong's command. It's going to be able to. Oh, the shackle's on too. Going to be able to collect and stop the TP of DB. JG. Big moves by him, and a big win for Xursha in that fight.
Man, JG playing with him, Arcane Rune,
救済は
mad value in that engagement. And that's just a hard go because again, you're an entirely single target lineup, so you kind of have to just go on one dude with your Doom, with your hookshot, whatever. And then all this AoE counter initiation is just too easy. You get your Donald, you get your Wukong dropped, you're fighting through max level plague wards already up for Yaya here. I mean, the support items are going to be coming out and it's going to make that single target go even harder. This is the period where Xursha have to keep fighting, keep finding that momentum before all of the farm rate kicks in. Because the farm rate will kick in here. You have Octarine Doom, so a Devour online with Midas being built, and you have Midas Arc Warden with 2 more going to work. Like, even though you win these fights, you're not going to win that much of a gold lead off it. You just got to keep abusing the level advantage. And this is the exact type of pickoff you want in your dream. See you later.
Big kill. Get him while you can because his Manta has been significantly delayed at this point. He is sitting highest on his team, but 4th in net worth overall.
And this is a big test. Can you take the fights through the pipe, Mr. Walsh?
Denied.
I'm gonna guess no.
Because it's done for Rapido. He just
Yeah.
rushed pipe here, and this is a pretty good pipe game. I mean, you can doom one guy, but your actual physical right click is late game Invoker? It's like kind of it. Arc Warden's a very much hybrid hero.
芝生に寝転がると
So I just don't think you can win any 5-on-5 right now with your AG. You gotta dodge.
And I love that JG and Young God are going to be able to play so aggressively with that Dawnbreaker
detection.
back up. They don't have the detection until Rapido shows up. They get shackled together, and now he's got to use his pipe and hammer to get out, but he's burned out of his mana. Doesn't have enough of it. I thought that jump was going to be okay, but just no detection immediately creates a very different outcome.
That was very deep. You're getting killed on the backside from Clockwork. You're under a tier 2. You don't have detection. You're stuck in an ice
Bakalan
wall.
game lama ini. Anjir.
That's just a forced fight because they felt like they were stronger than they were. But that is not the way to do it.
Arc Warden.
It is something to be said that when they do make these kind of plays, they are telegraphing and lining up for both shackle shots and for big tornadoes.
Yep.
Bisa jadi game
That
sejam.
tornado, especially, I think, was one of the biggest buffed abilities for Invoker. Like, the level 1 distance is crazy long compared to what it used to be.
It's good. I mean, this ice wall is also proving to be pretty damn annoying here.
Radiant are scanning.
Even Yokum, just like double bracer build Force Staff. Wind Range is pretty tanky. Even the magic damage. This Force Staff's going to help versus the Sky spells already. It's nice versus Veno and Ember. There's limited actual stun on Xerxa's side for this Skywrath ult, so a single Force Staff, it's going to save your course here. And I mean, Universal Hero still gets decent damage for his ult.
Yeah, plus the bracers, their damage got buffed up. Wind Ranger is one of the heroes that utilizes this bracer, the new bracer buff, incredibly well. There are a couple universal heroes that get like big damage out of it, and she's by far one of the best because obviously she gets free attack speed off of her ult. So,
I mean, the more I watch people figure out these universal heroes, the more broken they are, I think.
yes, yeah,
that's what I feel. I was playing with some guy in Europe who was an offlane Wyvern spammer.
Yeah.
And he was like maxing stats. He was going like Atos Dragonlance on this Wyvern. Wyvern's universal now. You have like insane base damage, and you're so tanky. You're some like 800 HP core Wyvern who's hitting for like 200.
Yeah,
it actually seems so stupid conceptually.
The Aghanim Scepter is way better build-up for you now that you're universal. You get so much damage out of it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think if you're universal and you have a good Ags, it's like a no-brainer. It's just so effective. And if you're a right-clicker, it's like, sign me up.
It's why I'm a little bit surprised everyone's doing this physical damage build on Void Spirit, but I still kind of feel like the Ags build on him has got to have some value.
Man, I think that hero's like super timing specific in terms of your damage power spike, being able to pick people off and build momentum. But I do agree that Ags on that hero does, like, on numbers on paper wise, it seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just too mana intensive too. I don't know. We'll see. This is a very new patch. A lot to be developed. We are in the infancy.
Missed the shackles. If they hit the shackles, then I mean, it's level 1 Mystic Flare, so it's not the most damage. He's got 2100 HP, so maybe when he steps forward a little bit too far forward into Young God as well, Young God adding the additional damage required, they get the kill on DB.
And setting up top.
Oh, Rapido, he threw that hammer a little bit too short. Not taking a ton of damage from Yokum's Focus Fire, so he's good. Back over to bottom, Bumby, Battery Assault. Oh no, the creep wave. Okay, got him with the Rocket Flare. Maxed out Rocket Flare will secure the kill at least.
I mean, AG are stalling this game. Like, the lead's not building because you're fighting into all these Midases. You do have a level advantage here with your supports. Not by a huge margin, actually. I thought it would have been more, but even the AG supports have done a decent job finding a couple pickoffs that have kept them in this game. And you've gone to that Manta on In Your Dream, so the split push will increase, the damage will increase, put them all in the bubble, get the bonus magic. Boom. Now it's going to start to add up. This is where you have to continue to scale on Monkey. Monkey is the one thing Xerxa going for them. Like, Young God is in a really good place to potentially just carry this game. It's hitting hard.
So the Tempest version seems to do more damage for almost all the abilities, except for the Spark Wraith, which is actually better slow. Which is kind of interesting. Which kind of fits the whole doing more damage out of your magnetic field bit. That's kind of cool.
It's formula.
I mean, I'll be honest, this hero has way too many things going on.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I've seen an Arc Warden until this game. Trying to go for it. The Sunstrike is not going to land. Another miss here from Yoe, who started off strong on the Exort Invoker, but...
Damage adding up. I mean, the lack of stuns here for Xerxa has been a problem, but I guess not if you have enough damage to just kill through the TPs.
Yeah. Try to catch him with the tornado. It's actually a little bit low on mana, so he's got to be careful.
I mean, something else to think about as we go in this late game is Xersha have double jump cores between the Ember Monkey, which also enables the Dawn. So in theory, like all three of these cores can just get on the Arc Warden or get on the Invoker and try and just slay them on the back line. A very good gap close, nice boundless into the Dawn ults.
DD just commits. I mean, he's not getting out of there, so he drops the Doom. Team is going to be able to fight around this magnetic field. Rapido, he's trying to get away with the Tamer. Get over the cliff. He gets over the cliff, and it is going to be okay. Question mark? He's good. He's good.
You saw that bubble buff, though.
Yeah, I saw it hitting a pipe, so the impact was definitely lessened.
Yeah, pipes busted. We already established that, you know, you still got to fight through it.
I'm just saying, I was expecting big, you know, impact, and then it wasn't the biggest, just because pipe's a really good item.
I mean, what can you do?
Oh, now he's got the plus 40. He's the 15 talent. Oh, goddamn. Now it's 120 damage.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this thing is nasty. Look at the damage.
You get
on
more
these
attack
creeps.
speed, and you get more bonus damage. So if you double drop the bubble on you, you're hitting faster, and you're oh, Jesus.
On all your Illus. It's bonkers. It's the future.
It doesn't matter if you just die.
Oh, you made the dodge because you're a god.
Oh, and the stock comes in from DD. That
Oh,
was
double
cool.
shackle.
The shackle shot as well. Wombo combo city from Army Geniuses. That was pretty as a penny.
Have mercy. They have families.
Not anymore.
Oh,
And they got the vision as well.
dude.
That was disgusting outplay. Like, just straight up disgusting. The man to dodge god into the shackle. I mean,
That's the kind of fight that just breaks you. I think that that was
yeah, is that
legitimately
the
like
game?
Xersha are probably like, guys, I don't know, I'm not sure if we're good enough to beat these guys. They're just too good.
I mean, they like threw everything on top of that stun too. That was
Yeah.
the brutal part. The shackle is just, that's a game-winning shackle right there. And you can spam your buttons, but it's not gonna help you. The damage is done. Sheesh. That just swung so much momentum in this game.
Yeah.
Those are the fights you have to be winning off the Monkey's net worth right now. And you're trying to get earlier Roshan's with his items. It makes it harder. Now you have a Diffusal on Yokum as well. This Wind Ranger is starting to hurt. Become a fourth core. The Midases are kicking in. Very
If they
scary
won
lineup
that fight,
for the late
they
game.
would have Harpoon pretty soon on Young God,
Yep.
and then when he jumps onto somebody, he just keeps them inside of the Wukong's command, which is so deadly.
I mean, you also need this boundless strike to land. It's pretty much your only hard stun that
Dapat
can
ini kill.
maybe swing the Dawn ult in reliably or let the follow-up happen. The lack of lockdown is really hurting Xersha in these long, drawn-out fights, whereas if you land a Shackle, I mean, Shackle is... It might be the best stun in the game now, honestly, in terms of single target. I can't think of anything that's better, because all the stuns got nerfed, and this one still feels pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, it went from... It's one of the only stuns that lasts more than 3 seconds, right? So...
Yeah, which is huge. It's like that and Beastmaster Roar, to me. But Shackle on 2 is double the fun, or double the pain. Hurricane Pike done for In Your Dream. It's gonna make this Wukong mana even more difficult.
Limiting their builds to be able to do Roshan. The flare constantly into the pit is scouting heroes, but they're gonna smoke the other direction. They're going for the Dawnbreaker, who they know is gonna be alone. They could also just take this tower real quick.
It's also double damage rune.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Did
Dire's structures
It's gonna get
are
pinged out.
fortified.
That's a big rune. You can find the fight with it. I mean, Xersha are not doing the Rosh right now. Like, they're using a lot of time right now.
Radiant
Just
are scanning.
getting nothing off this, and every time you're getting nothing, the gold lead builds because you have triple Midas going to work.
Yeah, army geniuses are super chill. They literally know you're in that corner and they're just gonna rocket Roshan over and over again and farm the entire time. And they're either going to wait for you to actually try and force Roshan or
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
wait for you to move out of the corner, I guess.
I think you have to
Radiant's
force it
top
if you're
tower is
Xerxes
under
here.
attack.
I don't think you have a choice because your catch is probably not reliable enough. Oh, Shackle into the Sunstrike. Look at the damage. God damn.
Ooh, diffuse a blade Wind Ranger. It's pretty scary.
I mean,
Especially on a hero like
support duty
Dawnbreaker. Your mana just gets burned out so quickly.
Yeah, you have no real counterplay.
Nggak jadi rasa nek. Iya nggak jadi rasa.
This period just got stalled out here. Didn't even get that Roche Force with the vision that you committed as well. And I think AG they're just gonna walk in the pit and say, "What's up?" Now you have to fight through all the Spark Rays.
Oh, let's see how fast he does
vision.
it.
It's fast.
Holy crap.
It's pretty fucking
Holy
fast.
crap.
Cepet banget anjir.
God damn. I'm
I
telling
don't
you,
even care about the
this is like-
Venomancer death.
it's kind of broken mechanic for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if the rest of the hero is good enough, but this individual mechanic is definitely like absolutely insane.
Then you can get the cooldown on 20 if you want, which is interesting. Oh yeah, there's a damage penalty for your Tempest double. I forgot that was a thing.
Yep. Attack
But
damage penalty.
do you think the damage penalty applies to the magic damage that he's doing?
No, it doesn't, because it's like a separate proc.
Really? Okay, so then like
Yeah.
that's a lot of your damage when you're split pushing anyway.
Dire's
So
top tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the mechanic that makes this hero viable right now, in my opinion. I don't know about
Yeah.
anything else, but this one is like crazy. It's a lot of freaking damage that is hard to prevent because you're in the bubbles when you're doing it.
well, that Manta dodge play, that was a solid like 5 minutes ago. They were up. I mean, it was pretty much a dead even game at that point in time. And then we went up to 11k gold lead. Army Geniuses then do Roshan. Now it's up to 13k. I mean, this game has very rapidly spiraled out of control.
All it takes is a little dodge.
One click of the button to change an entire game.
And this game is in AG's control because they're going to be able to decide how the fights go down. I think it's hard for Xerxes to find a good core jump. Their supports are both follow-up, so it has to be the Monkey or the Ember going in. It's just hard to fight through the Arc Warden right now. You also have BKBs up for the Invoker and the Doom. So like even if you jump them, okay, you can Boundless Strike one of them, but can you burst them before they get BKB off? But not. You don't have any other chain follow. That's it. It's tough, very tough to go. I have to just farm some more jump control, but it's like a way. I mean, I guess you can just keep scaling the monkey. Believe in the monkey scale.
With the Ags, and then again, if you can get the Harpoon, that just makes his zone control all the more deadly. But without stuns, how do you keep people in there? You know, the Boundless Strike and Harpoon will only take you so far.
It's also, are you gonna scale versus Arc Warden? I feel like Arc Warden has a pretty decent late game matchup versus Monkey King. It's tough, especially with this new magic damage bubble. Like Monkey, he kind of relies on fighting you physically in the Wukong with armor, but this Arc Warden can kind of shred you with hybrid damage now. Doesn't necessarily care that you're in a Wukong. Smoke on smoke, high ground ward. Definitely want to take the fight around it. That's an aggressive
shot
hook.
lands. He forced Sass over the side. He's immediately dead. Now they blew a lot of abilities for that one hero. And you could see Army Geniuses still want to take this fight. After perhaps an overcommitment, they're going to go for Young Gon. They do have the
Why
Dawnbreaker
is he
save,
going
though.
to
They
the
did it
Wukong?
heavily, and the damage is enough. They burned through him, and he still had the Aegis, so he was willing to take that commitment, trade his life for the Monkey King. And now, without the Monkey, fight is just totally out of the hands of Xerxes. They're just going to lose more and more heroes. Only the Ember survives.
I still can't believe he just four-staffed in through the Wukong. I don't know if that was necessary, but I guess it works. Happy to trade the Aegis, like you said. Get the team wipe out of it, basically. There's just no damage in the tank after Wukong's dropped.
Dire's middle tower
Like, that's
has
your
fallen.
only spell right now to kill this Arc Warden. You can only do it once.
I'm gonna say this, it does not take away from Army Geniuses or Xerxia, but I do feel like when you have these heroes, Arc Warden, Alchemist, Doom, I do think it puts the current game. Oh, hook shot, actually stopping JJ. Oh, he's out of mana. Diffusal Blade burned him through after he'd already used some mana to get some
God,
remnants
double.
out. In Your Dream is still alive.
He's way too tanky. He's got 3,500 HP with Paladin Sword. Plus
Yeah,
these bubbles. And he has the level 20 cooldown, so now the magnetic fields are up at a pretty high rate. I mean, the double soul killed the Veno and almost killed the Skywrath without illusions and when the bubble ran. This thing is actually doing a nasty amount of damage. You need like Crimson Guard or something.
Yeah.
Dire are scanning.
I mean, they even have 2 Shivas, Cap. One for each shoulder.
Gimana tuh? Tampaknya oh.
Easy way to be able to find the Monkey King and protects against the physical damage quite a bit. Let's see if they can deal. Bombi, careful now. Careful now. Okay, yeah. Yeah. That's...
Oh, the Sunstrike!
If the Sunstrike had landed. Oh
Dire's
my
bottom
God, that
tower
would have been
is under
beautiful.
attack.
That would have been a sick read. Well, I mean, I guess that's one way to get a shard. Throw your life into the cube. Didn't even get it though. Went to Veno.
Yeah, now they've got latent toxicity, which
Absolutely useless here.
yeah, it's not great.
Oh, they found
Going
support.
for it. Oh, force staff away, hook shot back in. And now
No
the Doom is
Wukong.
out onto Young God. Now they have the Dawnbreaker ultimate once again to try and bail him out, but the BKB DB doesn't care, and he just charges after the Monkey King, trying to kick him out of the fight as much as possible. The Sunstrike lands. It might be enough for the kill, and it is. DB will give his life for that one. Pretty much every single time they throw everything they can at the Monkey King.
Dire's bottom tower
Willing to trade heroes because once the monkey's gone, so is the damage for Xerxia.
Oh, JG in trouble. He has Gem too.
Oh, he got scythed. Slide over, but he doesn't have a remnant to jump to, doesn't have the mana either, drops the gem. Rapido tries to use the Ogre Seal Totem to be able to get out. The Ember Spirit actually comes
buyback.
back into the play, trying to go for the Ember. Oh, he got him. The Invoker dies. Yoakum gets away with the gem, though, and
And you
cannot
kill the
deal with
raid
this
boss.
Arc Warden. He actually forced staff the Tempest double forward, gets a little bit of vision. The high ground hit doesn't land, and JG survives. So Yoakum's cutting in through the side. The Shackle doesn't land. He gets him with the focus fire. He can't get away from it. Yoakum collects the kill.
Rata, anjir.
Your Dream is just destroying the rest of the team.
Yoakum is doing so much work in this game. It's ridiculous. He's ahead of the Ember in net worth right now. The true 4th core. God damn, that damage to 11,000 from In Your Dream. He's just sitting in these bubbles, turreting everybody, man. Nobody can man up. There's 4,000 HP Arc Warden here. He's almost level 25. That is a brutal talent to give away because you can up the damage on your double or take the duration either way. It's just a lot more damage in the fight. I think you take the damage now, to be honest. It's significant.
Really? Not the... Because he's playing with his double so much
Or
of the
maybe.
time.
Yeah, maybe you take the duration here. You don't have like the Octarine build.
Yeah.
I guess the damage is the bubbles. Yeah, maybe.
Level 20 plus Aghanim Scepter on Yoakum. And let me just say, a huge difference, right? Between Ember Spirit last game, where Yoe was killing the 4 position every single fight. Now, the 4 position is killing the Ember Spirit.
The tables have turned. I mean, DB is just killing you in your base.
Yeah, he's just throwing out Dooms constantly now because it's a level 20 talent plus Octarine, so he can use it to kill a support. It's not that big of a deal.
And Yoe with the Hex reveal.
BKB, oh boy, that damage from the talent,
Busted.
plus all the stats that he just bursted through a BKB.
I mean, yeah, Yoakum has an Ags. This is, it's got out of control real fast. The late game of this lineup is absolutely terrifying.
Oh,
big
bring
pig.
forward, hit him with the scythe. They do manage to have a 4-staff save on a JG, though the wind run pushback of the shard causing some issues. Rapido's out of position. Yoei diving in a little bit, trying to kill that support. Spotted by the dust. JG tries to punish. Can't really, though. And to blow through all of his remnants, so he's going to need some time to recover that.
There's way too much EHP right now. Aghanims on both supports. Got enough to maybe burst one hero if you connect everything in the middle of a Wukong.
Dire's middle barracks has
I
fallen.
wish you the best. And level 25 up for the Arc Warden, he did take the damage penalty. Interesting. Huh. He just wants the extra rat or like building damage, I guess. I mean, it basically ended up being like plus 100 on his double. Like, pretty nice.
Oh, he's got tier 4 token still to pick up, too.
Oh yeah, there's room to grow. The gold is a-flowing. It's flowing fast, this game. That single man
He was
dodge.
Mindbreaker. Now he's got even more magic damage per hit.
Yeah, this thing does a lot of magic damage now. It does 45. This is not the like Mindbreaker you take for silence only anymore. This is a Mindbreaker you take on heroes that can use it.
He's doing 165 bonus magic damage per hit now when he has the
absurd
magnetic field on him.
All right, last fight for Xerxia here. Yoakum just running in. He's invis.
Getting all the vision because of the Aghanim Scepter. He's invis that entire time, and now he's going to pull him into Yoei. And DB goes straight up once again. The Doom on the Young God. Then they throw all their damage at him. Ogre Seal totem away. Oh, nice hook shot over the side. Vari's making sure there is no escape. GG is going to be called. Xerxia.
Damn.
They will fall to Army Geniuses. Army Geniuses leaving little doubt here. Man, they actually got that Roche shot.
They killed the Roche before it ended. That's
The
ridiculous.
5-second GG call was enough to be able to do Roshan. I mean, Arc Warden, you're absolutely right. That mechanic is busted. Whether the hero actually works, it's a question mark, but the hero, or the mechanic, is crazy strong.
I mean, this hero is very strange. She has very weird timings, but honestly, I feel like it's just pretty solid in the right game. If you're not worried about getting out-tempoed or your towers don't go down too fast, this hero with just like Manta Hurricane Pike is kind of a beast, right? Because you become really tanky. You're like 2,500 HP with Manta Hurricane Pike, and then you just drop the bubbles, double split the Manta, and suddenly you have 6 units doing 120 bonus magic damage each with increased attack speed. Like, it shreds Roche, it shreds heroes. Your tanky, they have to go on you. That timing is really strong. So I think if teams can figure out how to get there more reliably with this hero, I think we will actually see more of it. I think it's a very powerful hero at like
And network generation.
mark.
I still hold that is a broken part of this meta right now, is that if you have a hero that is just able to generate gold out of nowhere, it fits this patch very nicely. And Army Geniuses put it to great work here in this game too, securing a 2-0 over Xerxia.
Quite a fast series pulled off by Army Geniuses. They were able to snatch a 2-0 in, I would say, very strong showings of both games. I mean, the second game was kind of a comeback, I would say. I mean, they weren't even really losing that much, but yeah. What did you guys think of the game?
I think it's just the nature of draft, because such as heroes, like, they have to go early, otherwise they just won't have a game, because it's Outwarden, it's Doom. You won't have a game later if you don't go
Yokem
as early as
MVP-nya
you
harusnya.
can. But I still think they really lack the one hero that can tie all of their heroes together. Like when the Venom came out, Adam mentioned that now they don't have enough stuns and all to set up for the Monkey King, right? And then the Dawnbreaker came out too. So I feel, okay, when you're the Monkey King, you want to be in a position where you feel safe to put your ulti down and you feel like people can't run away from your ulti. That's how you feel like you can play as a Monkey King. Otherwise, what are you gonna do? You know, you're one spell down. So this, I don't know. Like I don't know about the Venom. I don't know about the Dawn, but it certainly didn't help the Monkey King much in the game at all.
I feel like just couldn't convert their advantage. They really needed this Deso on Monkey King to kind of pick up the pace. I felt like the Maelstrom was not a very good choice here. I think they really needed to scale into the game while keeping AG lower on net worth because AG's heroes by nature they will scale in net worth very well. We saw his Doom, he went Octary into Midas second item, got it at 18 minutes or 19 anyway. I felt like they just were every time nothing's happening in the game they were losing. Every time something was happening in the game they were winning. And Zersha didn't have the ability to take objectives quick enough or sweep the map quick enough, and eventually it's Awkward and Doom invoker well. Just the Tricore just came online.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like they were really able to make use of the early game. Like they got on top of Yoe a couple times. Like they killed him twice in a row almost. But yeah, they weren't really able to pick up on their momentum. Like if they weren't doing something, they definitely like were not making any progress in the game. You have an Awkward and just farming.
I feel like every time they took a fight, they were winning. Like
Yeah.
they were in a good spot in the game, but every time they didn't, it was like really weird.
Yeah. They needed to be proactive rather than reactive.
So I'd also like to see Rapido go for a more selfish build. Maybe let your Veno and Skyrock get the aura items, because I think he really needed to scale his game as well.
I think he can't play this game without BKB. He's not even dying to the Doom, he's just dying to Quadwo and Ranger, all the stuns.
Yeah, I wouldn't have hated to see them go like double Death, or even like some Mage Slayer Basher kind of build that we usually see. AC Halberd against the Arc Warden Invoker would have been pretty nice. Just kind of like damage.
芝
And the
生に
Ember
寝
had
転がる
what
と
he needed to,
大地
you
の
know,
鼓動が聞こえてきます
make this game a little bit faster too, because he had a free lane and he did really, really well. They kept killing the Invoker as well. So I don't feel like they emphasize on this advantage and then keep going for more. Yeah, they just didn't really fight enough.
Even strategic wise, they just had a draft that was supposed to do this. And AG's draft was supposed to be like, okay, we don't really care. And it was up to Zersha to break that balance, right? Whether they can put that advantage to use, which is why I think the Teso was like a big factor. We've helped them get Roche. I think Veno had a Solar Crest as well, so you could get Roche, you could get objectives.
You
for a
can.
kill. I feel like there were so many kills on the map that they got, but in the end they only got the mid tower and the bot tower. That was like all they took.
Yeah. Here's our match MVP. We have Jokam on the Wind Ranger hitting a lot of really essential shackle shots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zersha
always
making him look so good.
Yeah, he hit some really nice ones, especially that one in the bottom tower when DB flew in and he got it on, I think it was DB and Ember.
仕事
Probably.
Crispy.
仕事がまだ終わってません 休んでいいのでしょうか
Dawnbreaker. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised because usually we always see SEA draw the game out until the enemy team's hitting throne. No one ever calls GG like outside of the map, but
I think both games when they called it, the game was kind of over,
I mean,
honestly. Some
very
people,
true.
they just don't
Honestly,
enjoy
yeah,
playing the...
I respect
prolonged
Zersha
game.
for calling it fast, because they already realized, like, okay, we lost the game already, so, you know, like, cut it short, we just need to fix our focus, rather than just keep on dragging. It's just waste of time.
that's true. But that's the SEA spirit, you know? We gotta waste time. We gotta hit the 60-minute mark.
Yeah,
every
but you also
game.
have to be realistic. Okay, I'm channeling my inner winter now. You have to be realistic. Like, you can't just go
Yeah.
I think
20k
Winter will
down.
call GG.
I don't know, but
Uh,
if he's not playing the game, he will definitely be like, please call GG right now so I can go home and sleep. You know?
Kok bukan?
Yeah, that is
Gimana?
Winter, selfish bitch.
Very. Whoa, come on, man.
Censor that, I'm sorry.
Ini gimana?
GG Winter.
But yeah, I mean, geniuses. They're looking good. They're looking really strong. I would like to see how they fare their next
Oh, yeah.
series. They are playing SMG next, I think. How do you guys think they'll do against them?
I mean, well, props to AG for setting a standard for them right now. I think they really know they need to step up their game. So it's not too bad. It's just the first series. I think against SMG, maybe they would kind of have an opening since
Numpang
SMG
jajan
has
di
also
pot.
tried,
Emang udah bisa? Belum
adapt
bisa
to their
anjir.
new players. So
Ntar hari
it
Sabtu
might not
baru
be
bisa.
too tough, but SMG has been in a div one, so.
My opinion on SMG right now is
Oh no.
Hari Sabtu baru bisa. Kalau sekarang mah belum bisa anjir.
If Masaros plays Timber.
That is
If Masaros
true.
does not get Timber, I actually don't think the team is that good right now.
Really?
Yeah, like I really think that Masaros Timber is like in an own box.
Yeah.
At least from the games Talon have shown and the games he's played on it, like in div previous seasons. For
Pakin aja lah.
Misery
he
taking
just-
notes. Okay,
Yes,
ban him.
really,
Murah ini.
he has a really good team this one.
That's very true. He also had a good Night Stalker, I do remember, but
It's
you
not
know,
the
Night
same, man. It's not
Stalker's
the same. I feel like his Timber, if I go click on his profile
That's
in his
true.
past like 10 Timber games, I think he's had a KDA of like 20 and 2 over like 10 games.
Oh
like
wow.
all 10 games, you know. I mean, some of them are losses,
Does he
unfortunately.
spam like Timber a lot? Do you
He
know like
used
how
to
many
be a
games does
big
he have?
Timber player, like, even when
Master
even
tier.
before his eggs, he's definitely a big Timber.
He's got all the relics, all the
He's
immortals.
just really, really good at the hero.
He knows the limits. I feel like that's the thing about Timber players. You really have to know the limits to be able to be good at that hero.
Yeah, I feel like even if it's a bad game, he knows what to do. It's like this tenacity he has on this hero. So I guess it's not just a comfort play. It's more of like, oh, okay, I can put this player on this hero, and he'll know what to do all the time. I don't need to think for him. So then they can just focus on other four, because they are new players, right? So like you kind of have to get a lot of things out
salah
of
di
the way
sini.
first before you try and make the team play.
Iya
towards the
serius,
draft
kan
that
Jumat baru bisa.
you think it's
Sekarang
ideal.
bisa. Kalau bisa
Well,
cobain
we
aja.
do have an interview with RMG's very own Carrie in your dream. Hello,
Nah.
congratulations on your win. How do you feel?
Thank you. It feels good. Feels great for series. Not
First
bad.
series, good confidence boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys feel like now that this is your second season in Division 1, you guys are going to be able to make it to the major?
I think there will be no more debate. Amen.
No more debate.
I hope so, man. How's the new patch treating you guys? Have you guys got some strategies locked in? You all feel ready for this patch?
I mean, we're not ready until we're ready. Maybe it's a lot of things to actually learn in this new patch because the map is bigger. Yeah. So kind of stressed in
Can you
the
tell
process.
us a bit about the Arc Warden pick? I don't think I've seen anyone play as hero competitively yet.
I mean, I just suggested because I tried 1 or 2 times in a pub. I think it's just good. Yeah.
Maybe because the map is also too big for people to
It is, it
control.
is.
Yeah. What about the TB? Because I think last time TB is great because he can abuse his manta, right? Now you generally don't try to buy manta, and like you played a really good TB in the first game. Can you tell us more about the hero?
I mean, I'm the one who suggested TV too. I like it this patch because the map is bigger. It's the same reasons.
No.
You are a greedy boy. I
yeah,
love it.
very greedy guy.
So you guys haven't played in Division 1 already, and you've played almost all the teams before. Is there any team that you're keen on playing again?
Maybe Boom Sports.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's Boom.
You want to send them back to Div 2?
Oh.
Is that what you're saying?
Come on, Adam.
No. It's you. You're
It's
the one
me?
saying, not me.
All right. Defense.
Maybe it's in your head.
Hello,
We're just
Claire.
helping you say it out.
Kiki,
Yeah.
what about how's prep coming along for this season? Like, how long do you guys scrim? Do you guys talk about the patch before this?
Maybe 2 or 3 weeks before the match. I'm not sure. Actually, this patch is kind of stressful for me, at least.
That's fair. I mean, you're owning, you guys. You won 2-0, so I hope it gets better for you. Owning, you're
thank
owning.
you.
Don't worry.
Do you guys feel any extra pressure because you guys are Indonesian team to get to the Bali Major?
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of pressured. We have to fight like Talon, like major team, and then SMG with the new roster. Like all of these teams, like they're good. So we just have to be well prepared before the game, I guess.
All right. Well, thank you so much in your dream for this wonderful interview, and I really hope that you guys make the Bali Major, get that home turf buff.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Take care. That would be a huge one, actually. Would AG be the first almost full Indonesian team besides OA to make it to a major?
I believe so. There's Boom went to a minor.
Oh yeah, I guess. Boom. I keep thinking they're like,
The
was they like?
Dreamostar, FBZ, Mikoto, Boom.
Oh yeah, true.
But I think they only went to a minor. I don't think
No,
they
no,
ever
yeah, I
went
don't
to a
think they
major.
went to the major.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a land, but I think playing in a home crowd is a totally different experience.
Yeah.
I think it's every Dota player's dream to actually play home crowd. Like, people talk about TI and all, but once you get past that, there's nothing beats home crowd.
Yeah, that's so true. So many teams with such nice arcs to follow this season, I feel. But we will go for a break. Don't go anywhere because we're gonna do something really fun when we come back.
Oke, udahan. Cukup. Nah iya, bikin ini kan gua. Gua mau bikin alas ini. Lupa.
ついていきます。この同点も
Buat perabotan. Alasnya itu di mana ya? Perabotan luar ruangan bukan sih? Bukan. Iya bener. enak kan kalau punya poin banyak, tinggal beli ya udah, kelar. Cut. Udah. Terus lagi. Tinggal 71 coy. Gile, slow, duit gue banyak, poin gue banyak, aman.
同点について
Kemarin tuh ini ya yang bentuk lahan ini terus ini terus ruangan. Lahan penuh ruangan. Bang, bullet gun isi juga. Gampang emang, makanya kan gue bilang. Bullet gun itu nggak sih ini anjir. Bullet gun itu gampang. Cuman modal wanderer doang artefaknya. Auto easy win. Senjatanya juga dia ini senjatanya murah. Lalu kalau nggak bisa dapat dari kala red off ya kan senjatanya. Terus kalau misalnya bintang 4 juga banyak pilihannya. Lo bisa pakai Hama Yumi, bisa pakai apa tuh namanya? eh yang dapat dari itu, yang craft juga. Satu lagi apa gue lupa namanya. Goblok. Buildnya apa murah lah Ganyu tuh. Bisa dibilang buildnya build murah. Bikin lah dari itu anjir. Kayak belakang nggak usah deh, ini udah nyampe sini aja. Bikin pakai inilah, apa sih namanya tuh? Scambox. Majuin lagi kali ya. bikin pakai scambox. Kemajuan lagi, kalau majuan lagi misalnya kita maju nambah sepetak ya anjing. Gue mau blok ke belakangnya pakai apa ya? Mana sini petakannya? Sampai sini salah satu petak lagi. Dah. Tinggal satu lagi. Habis itu kayaknya gue bakal nambah satu petak lagi di depan deh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 butuh 6. Ke bawah berapa kali ya? Misal gue tumpuk ya, 4, 5 aja. Salah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dibikin berapa ya? Pikir-pikir dulu, dibikin seberapa enaknya? Kalau dibikin segini, gimana sih? Gue lupa lagi. Betul, bukan. Ambil. Manual aja, Pak. Tuh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bentar. Fondasi batu jalur budidaya. Ah, yang mana? Ada yang salah. Ada penempatan salah di area Buana Lamunan. Batu jalur budidaya. Ini apa? Oh ini. Loh, apanya yang salah? Pesan udah bener. Yang mana yang salah anjir? Goblok. Ya, bisa ini lagi ya, bisa pensiun lagi ya. Gimana ngambilnya ini si anjing? Ah, ini. Nah, coba diambil. Oke, simpan. Udah. Yang mana anjir yang salah? Bingung gua. Ini kah?
次の仕事は
Ngambang ya? Masih ya? Kasih satu batu lagi. Kasih satu batu lagi ya. Iya, satu batu lagi. Oke. Terjadi.
芝生に寝転がると大地の鼓動が聞こえてきます。
Sudah, biarin dah. Apaan? Berapa hari lagi sih banner? Mana?
Ganzan Hachiku.
いってらっしゃい。やばっ。おやっほおいパお行こ
属性を見よらせん。剣女盤石。相手を間違えた。
急がなくてもいいのよ。
逃げ場はないぞ。
捕まえた。
でやへやチャンスだ。
せい
風よ。これでその程度か。だせいやった天へと前。属性を見よらせん。難攻不落。
かかれ。
とはっこれで天へと前。せいはっこれでだへいとせい
balikin lagi. Liu. Halo, halo. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Babi dasar. Tabrak-tabrak nggak pemalu. Nggak kena lagi. Gue spiral ntar besok apa lusa gitu ntar baru gue spiral. Kalau nggak besok lusa lah gue spiralin. Habis reset kan? Ini paling ya kalau nggak besok lusa lah. Spiral habisnya.
はい。
剣女盤石。
捕まえた。はっ。ふう。さあ、行く。はっ。よ
ちく
痛がっちゃうよ。
属性を見おらせこれで遅い。難攻不落。
捕まえた。いってらっしゃい。
剣女盤石。
痛がっちゃいない。私とお茶しない？いひひ。
ひひひ。
難攻不落。
捕まえた。
ジャンスター。Apa nih ya?
Bium 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 bium. Sayonara.
Sayonara. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Chu-chu-du-du-du.
恋なんていや岩山発球
痛がってね両弦の蝶よっおいったあっここ
天へと前とや天だはっ
Emang buka katanya hari ini? Katanya hari ini banner barunya.
遅い属性を見下ろせ
Masih aja pacaran si kampret itu di situ. Gue nunggu Kafka. Kafka. Ganti yuk. Ganti dulu. Oh sama jamnya, sama kayak ini, sama kayak Genshin berarti. Bentar lah, cuma nunggu kayak spets doang kok. Nunggu spets doang. Habis itu ada dapet Kafkanya. Kecuali kayak 5 patch, 6 patch, nah itu gue masih bisa gue gas tuh banner-banner yang lain. Cuman kayaknya kalau cuman nunggu patch doang mah gue masih oke lah Kafkanya. Gue cuma nunggu sekarang, cuma nunggu sepet doang. Ini ya. Ini. Siapa namanya? Yang mana nih? 42.000. Nah, nih.
君が覗き見てたの
Enak ya suaranya ya.
さてどこに隠れてるのかしら どう？くるくるっと。タイミングが悪かったよね。
くるくる
Still in a glance.
enak aja
Now
suaranya.
then, where you hide? Boom.
Habis itu kuru kuru, oh enggak.
너가 날 엿본 거야? 다 어디 숨었는지 나한테 알려줄래? 빙글빙글. 내가 올 때가 아닌 것 같네. 是你在偷看我吗？让我看看躲起来的人都在哪儿呢？
Enak ya. Kuru kuru. Kan blade abis ini kan sini nih sekarang nih. Abis dia ntar blade. Abis blade langsung Kafka kan katanya. Urutan itu nggak lama lah. Kulu kulu. Bentar, ngomong apa tadi? Saya mau apa? Progres, kerjaan progres dulu. Penugasan 1 kali seharian. Oke, ntar deh nih. Misi harian sama golem. XP lah. Kunyu kunyu. Monsternya apa sih? Ini ganti ini ganti ini. Cuma 2 kali bang. Ini abis Kafka baru dan hang kan? Urutannya gitu kan?
Oh dear. You won't get away. Time to twirl. Need a doctor? I have something for you. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! You won't get away. Time to twirl!
Too late to repent.
Much obliged.
Gua mau ngejar 40 nih. Pokoknya. Lakukan penugasan 1 kali, capai aktivitas. Ambil. Misi harian. Apa namanya?
Fancy a coffee?
Ini sih katanya gitu urutannya. Kan ini abis ini si Blade. Abis Blade baru nih dia nih. Abis Blade dia. Kafka, abis Kafka baru ini. Kunu. Oh alah.
Come on, Mom. Let's go.
Clocking off, finally.
Satu lagi. Empat tujuh dua nanggung amat ya. Ini quest jadi logo nggak kelar-kelar anjir.
I've no interest in conflict.
Time to twirl! You won't get away. Time to twirl!
Loh. Lupa pencet.
Fighting is meaningless.
Time for the main event. Turn it up! You won't get away. The best is yet to come.
R.
There's inspiration in every glance and every breeze.
Julian. Bentar ya, gue mau jemput dulu ke depan. Bentar. Ada aja dah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun.
Di depan. Gimana anjir? Situ
No
monyet.
interest in conflict.
This song's for. Time for an over. Pretty good crowd. Let's rock. You won't get away. One step closer to the stars. You won't get away.
Di mana dia? Di mana dia? Di mana dia? Kiri kali ya, kiri dulu. Ini kanan dulu. Nyari petunjuk. Ini balik kuda dong.
You won't get away.
Fighting is meaningless.
This song's for you. Keep up.
Let me tend your wounds.
One step closer to the stars.
Ini di mana ya?
You won't get away.
Bentar deh, kayaknya tuh. Iya, Mama.
Don't hesitate.
Ngapain balik pusat? Ngapain balik?
Pretty good crowd today.
Keep up. Let me tend your wounds.
You won't get away. One step closer to the stars.
Ini tuh di mana ya? Dropan ya?
You won't get away.
Mana dulu nih? Sini dulu dah. Kosong. Oh, di sini. Iya, 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 iya. Kayaknya di sini deh. Enggak jadi. Nah, ini meja. Lo kok nggak ada? Ini di mana sih petunjuknya anjir? Apa harus ngomong dulu gue sama bocil itu? Coba deh. Ini kafe terbuka banyak terpas. Dalam gua menyimpan rak. Harus ditanya dulu. Siap, 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 siap. Jadi di mana? Make water pass. Bangke, bangke. Harus diajak ngobrol dulu bocil ya. Depan pintu kafe yang terbuka. Aku nggak ada. Depan pintu kafe. Oh ini nih. Jadi nggak ada nih. Masuk. Terus tadi Riverton. Jadi Riverton di mana? Gue lupa lagi anjir.
Fancy a coffee?
Dalam gua yang menyimpan rak. Dalam gua yang menyimpan rak. Gua dalam gua yang banyak rak. Bentar, guanya di mana ya? Oh ini nih. Berapa menit lagi mungkin tuh? Masih lama anjir. Satu lagi di mana?
Fancy a coffee?
Benteng Parit Silverman. Sini dong. Kok nggak ada? Markas. Mana anjir? Bukan. Ini markas nih. Mana anjir? Nah, di mana? Di mana ini satu lagi? Oke. Markas Silverman yang paling dalam. Nempel di tembok, gue nyari di bawah, dia di atas ternyata. Kampret. Nyebelin banget. Mulai lihat kalian. Saya dapat 3 pistol untuk menemukan jawaban. 2, 4, 1. Coba deh, ambil di center sini. Ini 3. Oh, ini satu lagi. Gua yang salah. Gua yang salah. Tadi Riverton di mana? Nah, tunjuk nama matikan rak di dua sisi dengan saksama untuk menemukan jawaban. Rak di dua sisi. Dapat di atas. Saya menunjuk kursi untuk menemukan jawaban. Oh, ini nih.
Fancy a coffee?
Udah. Tualangan demoles. Misi selesai. Oh, ini 39 menit. Lima puluh satu. Ini berapa sih, Pak? Selama. Hmm.
Fancy a coffee?
Oh, you've arrived. No, only an extra couple of hours. Stargazer Navalia is governed by the Artisanship Commission. It took me a while to sort out our paperwork. Just like at Cloudford, Stargazer Navalia's Meridian Pin has malfunctioned. With monsters wreaking havoc and the night scattered, Stargazer Navalia has become a perfect place for the
So we've got a bunch of monsters to deal with, an IPC most wanted Stellaron hunter to catch, and we have to do all that on our own without reinforcements? Fair enough. This isn't our... That's the trailblazing.
I wouldn't say you're entirely on your own. When you're ready. Shall we, my benefactors?
Let's fucking go.
Now what's a hunt without a hound? Kafka is still at large, and the Skyfaring Commission wants this problem to go away. I made a few calls and managed to procure this from the...
I mean, what can he do exactly? Are we gonna set him loose on Kafka?
Yes and no. This is D-Ting, a bionic dog developed by the Artisanship Commission. He has all the 5 senses of the Foxian, be it tracks or scent, as long as he uncovers a trace. All we need to do is look for any trace left by Kafka. It doesn't matter how good she is at hiding, but before we get started, let's play with his settings a bit and get him ready. To begin with, let's set him to scent detection. Tell D-Ting to follow the scent of my perfume and see what he can do.
We need to follow these sparkly traces to find Miss Ting Yoon, right? She's not in a hurry, that's for sure. Playing hide and seek with us while Kafka's still at large? The traces. Where did they go? Got it. He says the wind is too strong here. That's just the psychic bond between cute girls and...
Using the environment to hide her traces. Our girl from the Skyfaring Commission...
Or we could ask around? Look how busy... Miss Ting Yoon must have left us these clues, right?
Cashmere wrap, song lotus cake, guaranteed delicious.
Deeding should be able to pick up her traces now.
You found me. If you pick up traces of Kafka in Stargazer Navalia, just... thought that Stargazer Navalia might become so quiet. Long were the nights when the clangor of hammers rose to meet the stars. People used to write poems about the shipwrights here. The Lawfu relies on the star skiffs produced here to transport people and goods. Now that work in the shipyard has stopped. Of course, the silver lining is...
You don't seem to worry too much about the sea.
I wouldn't say that. A good businesswoman doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. Besides, the Alliance has weathered plenty of challenges. Just to warn you, if we do run into Kafka, you'll have to do the fighting benefactors. I'd love to help, but there's very little I can do except cheer you on. Not a lot of people out there could have fought the Mara struck like you did. I'm only a civil servant. I can't imagine what Kafka would do to me if I were caught in the fray. We Foxians don't live as long as the Sanjo locals, but I still want to enjoy the 100-odd years I've got left. Besides, the Madam Helmmaster simply asked me to assist you in navigating around Starskiff Haven. I was never much of a fighter, and
I'll definitely be putting in a few...
Understood. We won't put you... When we run into Kafka, we'll do...
Before D-Ting can start tracking, you'll have to feed him some leads.
Bentar.
If Kafka is hiding in Stargazer Navalia, she'll have left behind traces. Let's spread out and look for them. Leave no stone unturned.
Mana ya? Bukan anjir.